I'm gonna be 31, married for 6 years to my wife Rebecca. Things going okay, but not great lately. Bedroom activities basically non-existent for past year. She's always on her phone looking at Instagram models and living my best life accounts, constantly making comments about how we settled down too young and missed out on experiences. Whatever, I still love her despite the bedroom desert we're living in. Got a good buddy named Blake who keeps telling me I need to man up. Dude, she's checking out mentally. I've seen this before. Ignore him, because that's what I do best. One night, Rebecca sits me down for a talk. My stomach immediately does the Olympic triple backflip. I think we need to take a break and see other people. Apparently, all her friends are telling her about their amazing dating experiences on apps. One friend even found some rich guy who takes her on weekend trips to Miami. Rebecca says she needs to find herself and explore what else is out there. Says it's not a divorce, just a temporary separation to see if we're truly meant to be. Basically wants permission to screw other guys while keeping me as a backup plan. Too much of a wimp to tell her to go screw herself. Too much of a wimp to tell her if she walks out that door, it's over for good. Instead, I just sit there like a goddamn doormat, my spine apparently on back order from Amazon. If that's what you need to be happy. She acts all sympathetic, says she still loves me. It's just something I need to do for myself. Sure, and I need to win the lottery, but we don't always get what we want. She moves out the next weekend to her friend Jessica's apartment. Jessica is divorced twice and constantly posts about how men ain't shit. Great influence, like giving an alcoholic the keys to a liquor store. Tells me she's downloading Tinder, Hinge, and Bumble. Asks if I'm going to use dating apps too. Say maybe, but honestly have zero interest. She seems almost disappointed that I'm not excited about it. Guess she wanted to feel less guilty about digitally shopping for her next disappointment. First week of separation is awful. Can't sleep, can't eat, moping around our half-empty apartment. Text Blake about the situation. Come over, bro, we're drinking beers and playing Call of Duty. End up at his place most nights that week. Listen, man, she wanted to take a test drive of some new models while keeping you in the garage as a backup. He's not wrong. You deserve better than being someone's plan B. Get a few texts from Rebecca asking if I'm okay. She says she's been on a couple dates already. Fantastic. My wife is out playing musical chairs with random dudes while I'm trying not to fall apart. 2 weeks in, frequency of texts is declining. Only hear from her when she's drunk on weekend nights. Blake. She's texting you at 1 a.m. because plan A through D didn't work out that night. Harsh, but probably accurate. Third week, almost no communication except when she needs to pick up mail. Month goes by. Sitting at Blake's on a Friday night, playing Call of Duty for the 5th time, beating a team of squeakers who keep trash-talking us. Phone rings. It's Rebecca, sobbing. Blake raises an eyebrow and whispers, "Don't you dare." "Can I come over?" Blake making throat-cutting gestures. Part of me wants to say no, but curious what happened. Sure. Blake facepalms so hard I think he gave himself a concussion. "Dude, you're pathetic." "Fine, I'm coming with you. Someone needs to keep your spine straight." We head back to my place. She shows up at door looking like absolute hell, makeup smeared, clearly been crying for hours. Sees Blake behind me and looks confused. What's he doing here? Moral support. Let her in. She tries to hug me, but I step back. Blake gives me an approving nod. Sit her down with some water. Ask what's wrong. Dating apps are a nightmare. No shit, Sherlock. What did you expect? A buffet of perfect men lined up to worship you? She starts unloading everything. First guy she met was nothing like his profile. Used old pictures from 10 years and 50 pounds ago. Catfish by a whale, Blake mutters under his breath. Second guy seemed nice until he started asking for nudes. After 2 messages. Third guy took her to dinner, then expected her to go home with him. When she refused, he made her pay for her half of the expensive meal he suggested. Equality hits different when you're paying $90 for half a steak, Blake comments. Rebecca glares at him. Fourth guy ghosted her after sleeping with her. Blake coughs something that sounds like community bicycle. Fifth guy was dating 6 other women at the same time. Everyone just wants hookups. Blake does the shocked Pikachu face. Guys don't want relationships anymore. Says one dude literally unmatched her when she mentioned wanting kids someday. Another told her 31 was getting up there and asked if her biological clock was ticking. Multiple guys asking if she was into anything freaky, within minutes of matching dick pics, ghosting, breadcrumbing, situationships, the whole modern dating buffet of horrors. She's crying harder now. I had a 3-way date with a couple. Excuse me, what? Blake nearly spits out his beer. Apparently matched with a woman who later revealed she and her boyfriend were looking for a third. Rebecca went along with it because the girl was pretty and the guy was rich. Ended up being the most awkward and humiliating night of her life. They treated her like a plaything, then kicked her out at 3 a.m., wouldn't even call her an Uber. Had to walk 6 blocks to find a ride. So you're telling us you willingly joined a threesome with strangers from the internet? Blake interjects. And now you want to come back to my boy here after test driving half the town? She ignores him. And the cherry on top. Ran into one of my friends at a bar while on a date with some douche. My friend told her I haven't been on a single date. Instead, I've been going to the gym, reconnecting with friends, and generally improving myself. You were supposed to be miserable without me. The absolute audacity. Blake slow claps. Wow, just wow. She's full on ugly crying now. I made a huge mistake. No shit, Captain Obvious. Just discovered water is wet. Jessica kept telling me how amazing single life is, but she's miserable too. Apparently Jessica only shows the highlight reel on social media. In reality, she's on antidepressants and cries herself to sleep most nights. Rebecca reaches for my hand. Blake clears his throat loudly. I want to come home. Part of me wants to cave immediately, because apparently I have the self-respect of a doormat with welcome written on it. But another part, a part I didn't know existed, holds back. It's not that simple. She looks shocked, probably expected me to welcome her back with open arms. What do you mean? I made a mistake, I'm sorry. Tell her I've had time to think too. Realized our problems weren't just her fault. I'd gotten complacent, stopped putting in effort, but also realized I deserve someone who doesn't see me as a backup plan. Blake nodding vigorously behind her. She swears I'm not a backup plan. I just needed to see what else was out there to appreciate what I had. Tell her that's literally the definition of treating someone like a backup plan. Blake. That's like saying you needed to try all the ice cream flavors to see if vanilla was really your favorite. She has no response to that awkward silence. Finally ask her the real question. If you had met some amazing guy who treated you like a queen, would you have come back? More silence. That's my answer. She tries to change the subject. Starts talking about how we can fix things. Therapy, date nights, spicing up our bedroom life. All things I suggested before she left. All things she wasn't interested in then. Blake stands up. Okay, I've heard enough of this bull. Let me translate what she's actually saying. He clears his throat and does a mocking, high-pitched voice. I went out and rode the carousel for a month. Found out no quality guy wants to wife me up, so now I'm settling for you again. Rebecca looks furious. This isn't any of your business. Blake doesn't back down. It became my business when I had to watch my friend drink himself to sleep for a week while you were out collecting strange. She turns to me. Are you going to let him talk to me like that? I shrug. He's not wrong though, is he? Tell her I need time to think. She doesn't like that answer. What is there to think about? I made a mistake. I'm sorry. Let's move forward. Explain that trust is broken. Can't just press reset like nothing happened. Blake. Can't unscramble an egg. Can't unfry bacon. Can't unsmash a... I cut him off with a look. She's getting frustrated now. So you're punishing me for being honest? At least I didn't cheat? Technically true, I guess, if you don't count emotional cheating and planning to sleep with other people. Blake snorts. Getting permission first doesn't make it better. It just makes you calculated. Tell her I'm not punishing her, just being honest about my feelings. She gets up to leave, clearly angry that this didn't go her way. At the door, she turns around. So that's it? 6 years of marriage and you won't even try? Something snaps in me. You're the one who left. You're the one who needed to find yourself by screwing strangers. You're the one who threw away 6 years, not me. She looks stunned. I've never talked to her like this before. Always been the conflict-avoidant nice guy. Delete my number if you find someone better. Otherwise, give me time to decide if I even want you back. Close the door, hands shaking. Mix of adrenaline, anger, and weird pride. First time I've stood up for myself in our entire relationship. Blake silently offers me a beer. Proud of you, man. She texts an hour later. I understand. Take all the time you need. I'll be here when you're ready. And another text. I deleted all the dating apps. Show Blake the text. Classic. She struck out, so now she's trying to get back to home base. He takes a swig of beer. Look, man, I'm going to say something as your friend. If you take her back, you're a certified idiot. Says what she did is unforgivable. She's only coming back because Plan A through Z failed, not because she loves you. Next day, Rebecca sends more texts. Memories of our honeymoon. Picture of our first apartment. Blake sees them while we're hanging out. Manipulation 101, triggering nostalgia when guilt doesn't work. After a week of thinking, call up Rebecca to meet at a coffee shop. Blake makes me promise not to cave. Remember, she's been playing musical beds while you've been getting your life together. She's waiting at the table when I arrive. Looks better than last time, wearing the dress I always liked. Probably planned that. She smiles hopefully. I've been thinking a lot. Starts talking about therapy, how she realized she had a grass is greener syndrome, claims she's learned her lesson. I let her talk. Then when she's finished, take a deep breath. I want a divorce. Her face crumbles. What? But I thought about it from every angle, and I just can't do it. She starts crying. But I love you. I made a mistake. The mistake wasn't wanting a break. The mistake was thinking I'd wait around while you explored your options. She gets desperate. Please, we can work through this. The thing is, I don't want to. I deserve better than being someone's backup plan. She tries everything, crying, pleading, even gets angry. This is because of Blake, isn't it? He's poisoning you against me. No, this is because of you. You showed me exactly how much our marriage meant to you. I'm not going to be some cuck who welcomes you back after you've been with other guys. Get up to leave. She grabs my hand. Please don't do this. You already did it. I'm just making it official. Walk out feeling like a weight has been lifted. Blake's waiting in his car around the corner. How'd it go? I'm getting divorced. He nods approvingly. Good. Know what else you're doing? What? Getting completely hammered tonight, then starting a new chapter tomorrow. 6 months later, divorce finalized, moved into a new apartment, started dating a girl I met at the gym. She's younger, prettier, and actually respects me. Heard through mutual friends that Rebecca is still single. Apparently the dating apps didn't get any better. She tried reaching out a few times, blocked her number. Blake was right. Sometimes the trash takes itself out. You just have to be smart enough not to bring it back in. Beamy 24, living in Missoula, Montana of all places. Been best friends with Todd since high school. We're both degenerate gamers, but he's actually good looking. Meanwhile, I look like someone tried to draw Ryan Gosling from memory while drunk. Todd's been dating this girl Megan for about 8 months. She's pretty hot, solid, 8'10", somehow works as a lifestyle coach, whatever that means. Todd is completely whipped, thinks she's the one, constantly canceling our gaming sessions to go to some stupid wine tasting or gallery opening. Whatever, I'm happy for him, I guess. One night I'm at this dive bar called the Rusty Nail. It's the kind of place where the floor is always sticky and you might get tetanus from the bathroom. I'm there with my coworker Zach, drowning my sorrows about being eternally single. Few beers in, look across the bar, see Megan sitting in a booth with some guy I've never seen before. They're basically eating each other's faces. Dude has his hand so far up her skirt. He could probably tell you what she had for lunch. What the actual hell? Pull out phone, take a couple of pictures as evidence. Poor Todd is going to be devastated, but he needs to know. Consider confronting her right there. Decide against it. Would probably just cause a scene and she'd spin it somehow. Finish my beer and leave. Next day is Saturday. Head over to Todd's apartment unannounced. He's playing Dark Souls for the 50th time. Dude, pause the game. I need to talk to you. He looks at me like I just asked him to explain quantum physics to a goldfish. Pause Dark Souls? Are you a retarded Redditor or something? You can't pause Dark Souls. Wait for him to finish fighting some ridiculous boss. He dies anyway and throws the controller. Perfect timing, I guess. Okay, man, I need to show you something and you're gonna hate it. He sets down the controller, looking concerned. Show him the pictures of Megan. Watch his face go from confusion to recognition to complete devastation. There's gotta be an explanation. Maybe it's her cousin or something. Denial, first stage of grief. Dude, unless her cousin uses tongue and fingers her under the table, that's not what was happening. Brutal but necessary. He's just staring at my phone, zooming in like he'll find some clue that it's not real. Finally, he starts calling her. Straight to voicemail. Sends texts, no response. He's getting more upset by the minute. Suggest we go to her apartment to confront her. He agrees. Drive over in awkward silence. Her place is this overpriced luxury apartment complex called The Summit. Todd has a key. We go up. Knock first, no answer. Use the key. Walk in to find Megan and the same dude from the bar going at it on her couch, like full-on horizontal tango. They don't even notice us at first. Todd just stands there frozen. The guy sees us first, jumps up like he sat on attack. Megan screams, grabs a throw pillow to cover herself. Todd, what the hell are you doing here? The audacity of this woman. What am I doing here? What is he doing here? In you. I'm proud of Todd for that comeback, not gonna lie. Turns out the guy is her personal trainer, named Cruz. Because of course he is. She starts crying, saying it was a mistake. Classic. Todd just turns around and walks out. I stay behind for a second. Just so you know, I'm the one who saw you at the Rusty Nail last night. Hope it was worth it. Follow Todd out. Back at his place. He's a wreck. Crying, punching walls, the whole emotional buffet. I try to console him. Look, man, better to find out now than after you married her. He seems to calm down a bit. Yeah, you're right. Thanks for telling me. Spend the rest of the day playing games and drinking. Feel like I did the right thing. Week goes by, Todd's been distant, keeps canceling plans, not responding to texts. Figure he needs space, breakups are rough. Then get a group text from our mutual friend Dylan. Barbecue at my place Saturday, Todd and Megan worked things out, come celebrate. Excuse me, what? Text Todd privately. You took her back? He responds, she explained everything. It wasn't what it looked like. It was exactly what it looked like. Decide to skip the barbecue, not in the mood to watch my friend be a doormat. Next day, Instagram notification. Megan posted pictures from the barbecue. Everyone's there. Todd, Dylan, all our friends, except me. Weird, but whatever. Monday at work, Zach is acting strange. Dude, why is everyone saying you tried to break up Todd and Megan because you're jealous? What? Apparently Megan has been telling everyone. I've always had a thing for her. Claims I photoshopped those pictures and made up the whole cheating story. Says she was just having drinks with her gay cousin and that I've been creepy toward her for months. Absolute bullshit. Text Todd to clear things up. No response. Call him. Straight to voicemail. Message Dylan. Hey, what's this? I'm hearing about me being jealous of Todd and Megan. Dylan. Look, man. Megan showed us the original pictures before you edited them. Not cool. What the actual hell? She somehow got to my photos and edited them herself. Or more likely just lied and everyone believed her. Try to defend myself in the group chat. Immediately removed from the group. One by one, friends start unfollowing me on social media. Todd blocks my number. Megan posts some vague story about toxic people and staying strong. Gets 100 supportive comments. Even Zach starts avoiding me at work. Apparently Megan's been telling people I'm a pathological liar and that I've done this before with other friends' girlfriends. Within 2 weeks, I've lost my entire friend group. No one will even hear my side of the story. Try to move on, focus on work, then get called into my boss's office. Someone made an anonymous complaint about me creating a hostile work environment. 3 guesses who, put on probation pending investigation. Realize Megan knows the regional manager through her lifestyle coaching. Week later, fired for pattern of concerning behavior. No specific examples given, no chance to defend myself. Try to file for unemployment. Denied because I was fired for cause. Apartment lease ending. Can't afford to renew without income. Parents live across the country. Call to ask if I can move home temporarily. They're hesitant, heard rumors about me. Somehow Megan got to them too. Finally convinced them I'm not the villain here. Pack up everything I own into my crappy Honda Civic. Night before I leave town, get a text from an unknown number. It's Cruz, the personal trainer. Sorry about everything, man. She did the same thing to you that she did to me with Todd. She's crazy, but no one believes it until it happens to them. Apparently she was cheating on him too. Forward the text to Todd as a last attempt. No response. See on Instagram that Todd proposed to Megan. All our friends congratulating them. Comments about how they overcame adversity and didn't let toxic people tear them apart. Drive 2,000 miles back to my parents' place in New Hampshire, move into my old bedroom, 24 years old and back to square one, no friends, no job, no reputation. All because I tried to do the right thing. Lesson learned, no good deed goes unpunished. Next time I see someone cheating, I'm minding my own damn business.